Hello and welcome back to Xenonauts 2. We are headed up to the Uwu Bridge today. We've got back-to-back battles, the bridge assault, as well as an alien base down here in Africa. And we're going to waste no time this morning. We're deploying a team to take hold of the bridge of the Uwu while we destroy the station by hacking the alien mainframe and overloading the bombardment cannon. I feel like it's not actually going to blow up the ship, but we're gonna give it a try. We can take 12 soldiers with us. Do we even have 12 guys? Yes. We're not gonna take that Mars, that's for sure. The last time we did one of these, snipers proved pretty valuable. We have a new corporal sniper. So why don't we just, well, I guess I should probably make a future loadout for you and say, like, call it, marksman. And we'll give you the death symbol. Ooh. Or we call it like jetpacker. Let's just call it marksman. We'll save that for a jetpacker. We'll give you the pirate symbol. And then it's a little bit easier just to set up a second person here. Now, there's no reason to ever give you ammo. You don't need it. But we can give you a mine shield. And that we will do because they have a lot less bravery. So, some fresh rookies. We have a Colossus. We got 2 shields. 4 gas assaults. 1 laser rifle, a regular rifle, so that's obviously got to be a rookie. Boy, and then I guess we're just taking another rifle here. Can we go 2 laser rifles and perhaps a stun rifle? Which stun rifle? There we go. And actually, we have Gauss rifles now instead of laser rifles, so. What do these have? 16 shots. 2 clips should be enough. Assuming I take the right type of ammo. Gauss rifle, Gauss rifle. You're obviously like way over, so you're gonna have to get rid of that, and we'll get rid of a smoke grenade. You have plenty. And then your rocket stun. Oh, I don't love this. I feel like last time we took someone in with Warden armor, it was a disaster. Mac Attack here also doesn't have Warden armor. Yeah, we really don't have enough for everybody. This is a bit of the problem. We're still in this issue right now. We're coming up a bit short on supplies. Minus 16. Oh, you're a rookie. That's why. Sheesh. All right. Couple shields. These dudes can actually now take Gauss rifles. Gauss shotguns, I should say. Because we got some slightly better gear now. You should also all probably have an auto med. Seeing as you're very likely to get shot. You know what? Your bravery is pretty good. You have C4 because you have such good bravery, but I could also get rid of that C4 and give you the aiming module. You know what? I'm going to do that. That feels like the safer bet. It's basically, do they have aiming or do they need bravery? And I feel like 85 is pretty good on bravery, so... That symbol for I'm gonna lose you soon. Blanketing the area probably counts. Gauss weapons better than every aspect, or is there still an argument for laser weapons when they like perform better? So the nice thing about the laser weapons is unlimited ammo. So for example, if I take a advanced precision laser, this is 3 out of 3 and it recharges a bullet every single turn. So it can always fire. Something I would actually love to do here is get some more pistols. Because I don't really feel like the snipers need the medkit if they have the auto meds. And I do often find that they have leftover... Like if Livy fires, she has like 30 leftover time units. It's good for when you're shucking and jiving, but she could be taking a shot and then at least having her gun out. But otherwise, how do they compare? 54 energy versus kinetic, you know? Versus 77 kinetic. 20 armor pin versus 10 armor pin. The laser weapons still destroy significantly more armor. So especially when fighting things like those big giant floating guys, it can be really, really useful to, say, have a Colossus with a laser weapon. Now, that being said, I'm going to take a Gauss weapon. Because I'm a big pig. And I'm kind of feeling like if I don't have this much armor, I think I'm going to take this guy and actually build him as a Colossus right now. Simply because we have the extra suit. And I feel like it would be better. Oh, ooh, wow. That auto med system adds a ton of weight. But it's also really good. I'm going to do that. Because, you know, one thing I know for certain is these guys do love getting shot. 1, 2, 3, 4 gas assaults. A super accurate laser rifle. Damn, 9. But you have insane stats, Zombie Shaker. You have really bad stats. Maybe I actually give Zombie Shaker the stun rifle. And I give you a laser rifle. AKA Gauss rifle. Just because it does feel like Zombie Shaker is probably a little more capable here.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey. Lady, thank you for 14. Much appreciated. Norath, hello, hello. Also. 99, yeah, 91 without the TAC module. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give you a jetpack. You know what? I'm gonna give you a jetpack. Let's do that. And then this guy is wearing Warden armor. Okay, this guy is extremely sacrificial. If anyone's gonna die, it's gonna be old Casey Ward here. Let's get in there. Goodness gracious. Windrow's a lot of fun. I have seen a couple of people starting to cover it this morning. I'm very curious. Begin hacking the alien mainframe. Protect it for 6 turns while the hack is carried out. A powerful eternal commander is likely to be present on this mission. Any alien unit that reaches the mainframe will halt progress until they are eliminated. Enemy reinforcements will spawn until the hack is complete. Several gateways are present on the map. Destroying them will reduce the number of enemy reinforcements. Alright, our soldiers have made it into the bridge section of the Uwu. The grav lifts appear to be powering up. We won't have long before reinforcements begin to arrive. Push forward, clear the area. Activate it as quickly as possible. All right. I think I'm going to want shields on the sides so my heavy guns can get the push. What do we have? Shotgun, shotgun, and those are the 2 rifles. Actually, you know what? All right, well, that was less dramatic than I expected. On all counts. You got 49. Enemy reinforcements arrive in 5 turns. Destroy the 4 gateways. Yep. No, now we got heat. Okay. I'm confused why there's not a guy on that side there, but I don't think I want to crack open the main door here. But I tell you what, there's not really any harm in crouching, everybody. Ooh. Okay. Wub, 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 wub. How much? 93 left? I guess that is an alien gateway. Oh, all right. Oh, that was nice. He's down. Now I have just enough to overwatch this area. So those guys are good. So that means that's also an alien gateway. We'll drop you. There's a double overwatch here. All right. This is the big one. Ooh. Do you think we can stun this Eternal, pick up his corpse, and bring it back to the lab? So he's like a special guy, right? Look at this nice command bridge, though. Damn, dude, these aliens are like living in luxury up here. This guy's got his all white drip, the 2-part cloak. That's pretty slick. He has a lot less stuff than I would thought. Like, he's only got 25 armor. He's only got a pistol. I would have expected way worse out of him. I even have shots on him right now. Oh, this is crazy. What am I doing? How do I intend to breach this room? I have to get in here and activate this mainframe and hold it for 4 turns. 43. This guy takes 43 to auto fire. This guy only takes 31. I want to know why. Oh, but he takes a ton more to move. Well, we could put him here. We could put him here. We could put him here. God damn it. Okay, well, I did say if anybody was going to die on this mission, it was going to be him. So I guess I got my wish. Maybe I should have used things like grenades before coming in here. Maybe I should have used significantly more grenades before coming in here. I mean, I assume I can't destroy that. I assume. Not necessarily true, but I assume. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Every part of this feels stupid to me right now. I am also not landing these grenades. This guy's only got 7 HP left. Emily here doesn't have cover anymore, but she is also very far away. This guy heals. You strip armor, so honestly, I think we're just gonna have to do that. Yeah, those are garbage shots. Where are they going to teleport in if these gateways are destroyed? Are they all going to come in through here? I assume I got to exit through there. Furthermore, what do I do with you now that you don't have cover? Would using smoke grenades be the right answer here? I feel like we're gonna eat a lot of fire if we don't, you know? But I don't particularly like blocking my passage. I probably should have smoked them right up there. You know what? I'm gonna try that. Okay. At least it cuts off the civilian and that sectoid for a little bit. Oy, 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 oy. What do I do with you? Just move you up a little bit. Okay, that guy gets suppressed. You lose all your cover. Unfortunately, I guess you didn't have enough to overwatch that. That's fine. They're blowing up their own cover. We almost shot ourselves in the back of the head. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Lots of wub-wubs. You're nearly at the end. Before the mind control. Had an ad. Sorry, honestly, I have no idea where the ads come in on the YouTube side of things. I do feel like we've got to be close to the end, though. That was terrible. That was better. Well, this guy, obviously. That's where you're at. You're at 49 on this shield. Best I could move is there. If I want to maintain Overwatch. Which I do. So I guess they're kind of staying put. You've got a 23 at 10. Well, you've got the 33 up there, though. All right. Good suppression. 24. Oh, no. You're mind controlled? This unit has temporarily fallen under enemy control and is being treated as an alien unit. It'll be returned to the player control at the end of the next alien turn. Like, easy enough to just knock them out. You actually have another shot here. Okay. And you guys have gas masks, which I always forget about. Who mind control? I guess that must have been the Eternal, right? 25, 24. Boy, you really can't get a good spot here. What? You lost that much being suppressed? That's absurd. You could go and snapshot for 53. I guess you're gonna have to. Another 8 to 10 hours potentially. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Good to know. Kill the ethereal and we get that guy back. Yeah, well, 250 HP, unfortunately. It makes that job a little bit difficult. $43. What is that minus 40 for? Oh, for that little bit of stuff in the way. Do you have a gas mask? No. Oh, man, you do not have good cover here. Tell you, neither does Livy right now. When you complete the mission, you auto-teleport out. Yeah, okay, I figured that had to have been the case for this one. I can move up and snapshot him. You can't get a shot, so for you, I think I'm honestly, like, I might as well just move up and crouch. Well, that's not the best angle. Yeah, I hate this. I don't like this one bit. No siree. I don't like this one bit. Couple of auto meds going. That's nice. Ah. Oh, zombie shaker. Oh my god. Through all that smoke? Okay, that guy whiffed. Wow. Nice. That was like 200 plus damage from a shotgun. Okay. Now we're starting to have a real problem with this Eternal. Yeah, you're going to shoot him in the back, yeah? A grenade? All right, well, that was honestly probably one of the least damaging things you could have done. I want to kill him, but 74 heal. And he gets a cloak. Sweet Jiminy Crickets. No! I wanted to select him, not shoot him. I don't love a heavy machine gun Gauss rifle open on my back right now. I would not define that as a collection of one of my favorite things. Well, that was effective at least. Brother, so he heals for 50%. Yep, that's exactly what he heals for. Is all of this wall missing? Yeah, it sure is. $23. Can't really get up here and get a good shot. $30. Damn, you're just shy of being able to wing that grenade through. Eternals are spicy. Yes. I concur. I really didn't think this guy would do that much healing. Like, I'd probably have him killed if it wasn't for him. I'm mega concerned about this heavy gunner. The amount of damage he can do right now to me is very, very bad. Curse words. Jennifer, you're also not in a very good spot. These guys are ready to go though, right? Yeah. My cover. It's been blown. Enemy reinforcements arrive in 2, 3 turns until the gateway's open. I'm assuming the other gateway is right here. I don't really have anything to base that on other than a hunch. How do I get up here and not get myself flanked because of this guy? You know, he is low armor pistol. Fusion pistol, though. It's not like it doesn't do a lot of damage. I have this option. Leave me with 9 movement. I might be able to get back there. That would be about it, though. And again, I have a huge risk from this heavy gunner. If I went here... If I went here, I'd have cover from him. I'd be wide open in the back. That's 39. Oh, because of that. I see. 13. This is crazy, but this is what I'm going to do. Damn. Okay, at least they're suppressed. 29. I could do 2 snapshots from there. You're going to go there, crouch, turn. It's a tricky one. Am I playing Iron Man? Yeah. The reinforcements come left and right, turbo lifts. Stops teleporting. Okay. I thought that snapshot was going to be a lot higher than 37. I was hoping I could just get a snap on both of them and maybe get a kill. But I think realistically... Oh boy. I need you out of heavy machine gun fire. Though I think this guy's probably just going to turn this way and go pop, 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 and kill both my snipers. No matter how I cut this, it's not looking very good. I think that's your best spot. This is, as the kids say, sheesh. I could aim shot at 33. It's probably going to suppress him, though. Just going to move up. Should I move you? No. That guy might be bleeding with the 5 HP. I'm kind of hoping for that. All right, here come the auto meds. Finished the game a few days ago. Great game. Yeah, nice. Oh, Zombie Shaker takes a shot. You take a shot and lose your shield. You get clubbed in the back. No, double miss. Triple miss. No, somebody else showed up back there. And now you're getting shot by that fusion rifle twice. Wow. All right. That could have been worse. Both my snipers are suppressed. Jareth resists alien control. I'm extremely grateful for that. That shield goes down. This guy goes through the door and then kills Libby. Well, worst case scenarios. Oh, thank you. That was Libby that went down? Damn, dude. That's my most mission character. All right. Eternal Commander has fallen unconscious. Well, that was one of my goals for this situation. Dude, I have not even started the hack. You have 15 bleed damage right now. Can we heal you? Snapshot him. Snapshot him. You're out of ammo, need to reload. That's got smoke. $29, $28 left. It's just shy. Trying to figure out where my heals are here. Take that. Not quite. Well, Emily Lewis. You're a sniper. You're also suppressed at the moment. Do you not have a shot? 37. You don't have a shot. That guy's stopping the hack, so even if I go here to initiate it, I got to get rid of everybody else. Your shield is gone, so... Oh my god, dude. He's dead, and he actually got tagged with that as well. Which means I feel like... you can come in here and at least start that. This guy can then definitely come up here and get rid of him. We know there's two guys coming in this way. Not that I am prepared for them right now, but... You have a battle rifle. It's only one turn until those gateways are open, so we gotta see who we can get. Gabos will remember this. Yeah, if I want to capture him, I gotta put him in the inventory. Yeah. Oh my god, how did that miss? Ooh, Reapers. Significantly less on this side, at least. And they didn't really get into good cover. Hey, you guys got C4? Nah, that'd be too much to hope, eh? If you move, that guy's gonna hit us. Let's press you. It did. Oh, well, he's dead. Thankfully, he's a sergeant major, so. You need to reload. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fusion grenade these guys. Yeah, your aim here is worse than I was hoping. I might not be able to destroy this without a shotgun right now. I could take 2 58s. 2 normal shots. 2 59s. Oh my god, okay. Good job, Casey Ward. I am unfortunately now no longer in cover. Mac has 2 pretty good pistol shots there, so let me think about that. Jareth, I feel like this is the play for you. Actually, I'd like to shoot the guy in the back. Okay, double suppressed. You can reload. Oh, you do not have a gas mask. Okay. Man, what do I do about these Reapers? That gets her Overwatch, but I'm not sure if she actually can see that way without turning her. I have to open this door. Dude, how do I not get killed by this Reaper? I don't feel like there's an answer to this right now. Or if there is, it's this guy stepping out and getting a blast, but it only works if he doesn't get suppressed at all by him. He got fully suppressed. Unreal. The good news is that guy also got suppressed, but... So that means Jimifer now, instead of that guy, is going to take the Reaper shot. Oh, R.I.P. I'm going to turn you and crouch. Oh, cool. Auto meds also heal stun. I didn't know that. Heard Libby died. Yeah. Not going after other channel members. Oh. Oh. That was quite the shot. Went for the Reaper and shot my other guy in the back of the head. So 2 civilians. Well, that certainly could have been worse. Get rid of that Reaper. Can't really, like, get up there. Let's move you there. Yeah, you might as well. 92. If I do that, I still have enough to overwatch this door. Oh, and in fact, that guy just got into position, so I have enough to actually full auto him. Which I might as well do. How did you get suppressed by that? That's unbelievable. You know what? You could have turned that corner and killed them both. Ah, Bill. So enemy reinforcements in 2. Gateway in 2. So we should be able to kill these guys on the Overwatch round and then merge in and take out that gateway. And then we're largely on just watching this gateway at that point. So if I have a rifle, a shotgun, and I guess a pistol. That feels about as good as it's going to get. You don't have an Overwatch here, so I think, considering you have a shotgun, let's move you up and in a little bit. You do have an Overwatch. You're suppressed, you're suppressed. See how that goes. Solid. So you guys are both together now, which is nice. So I can do the... Well, let's... Go for that reload then. You got 91 there? You have 93, you have 96. You know what? I'm going to have you run up. Do that. And then I'm going to have you run up. Take out the gateway. And you know what? You are actually in cover here. Jennifer ain't, but we have a good sniper on Overwatch 2. That's the gateways destroyed. All right, I'm feeling decent about that. You got shotgun rounds. Let's have you reload. See what kind of trouble we get into. It does seem like when they gateway in, they don't necessarily attack on the same turn, so. Decent comeback. Oh, that's so many. Oh, man. Oh, buddy. Okay. Okay. Holy smoking backsides. Ooh, nice. Nice. Wow, man. This Overwatch worked really well. Holy smokes. 3 killed on the Overwatch? Man. And some of which are unconscious? Kind of went much better on that side. All right. So there's a shotgun here. Poor Nick Blasta is like, what am I doing? No, that's not Nick Blasta, sorry. Poor Jimmifer. Oh boy. These guys are so tough you can't even gosh shotgun them with a single round. Just get behind cover. It's the best you can do. Because this guy is about to auto-fire the hell out of him. Yeah. Oh, no. Jimmifer, what am I going to do with you, man? You can take 2 shots from here. So we were asking the question of when do you take Gauss rifles versus when do you take laser weapons? This is when you take laser weapons. I just put 3 Gauss rifle shotguns into that guy and did 0 damage. Basically, unless I have a laser weapon, I can't do damage to these dudes. The smallest amount of armor damage. Alright, you be a fool not to take that. Keep mainframe clear of hostiles for 2 more rounds. This guy's got some grenades, so I'm kind of thinking about holding on to them. So you have a laser rifle. You'd be a good example of someone who could get a shot here and strip armor off of these robots. Not a lot, but 20. You have another shot with this Gauss rifle. I mean... okay, that's complicated. Everybody's out of ammo. Okay, if you went here... I mean, an electroshock grenade is going to do damage to these guys, but it's not going to do a lot of anything else. Fusion grenade might strip them down, but I'd almost say you're better off just using that rifle to shoot them. Knowing he's gonna do like a big chunk of damage. You gotta reload. You have an Overwatch here, so... my biggest concern is that these guys both have fusion rifles. And I can only flashbang one of them. Flashbang him. That was a good shot, at least. Alright, that's all I can do. It's not like you go into a mission like this not expecting to take some shots, so... oh, it did get the suppression on him. Damn. Oh. Okay, Jimmerfer. No? Okay. Well, I thought I was getting plugged in the side for sure there. Oh, that was Veneti. Dude. I don't feel good about that. Pistol whip this guy. All right, well, you're clear. That's 100 damage. Jimmerfer needs to heal and also reload. Nick Blaster needs to reload. Where is the Eternal? I feel like I knocked it unconscious and then it disappeared. Because I did knock it unconscious like right here. I don't know if that was the right choice. Those electro shock grenades are not doing as much as I would hope. You might be able to drop him. But I'm really concerned about the civilian because this civilian is actually in range to stop the hack. Now, I have this cross shot, 38-10. 52 and 3. I could actually probably take that twice. All right, well, that was solid. So let's see if you can kill him. Amazing. And him. 62 damage. That's pretty rocking. Now you have enough to do a 10 on him. Very close. I guess Jimfer is suppressed there now, though. You don't have enough to hit it. Honestly, the only one with shots left is Mac Attack. So I can't really do much against this guy right now. Oh! Didn't have to. Good to know. Hail Dukes. Thank you for the follow. Think the Eternal's just out of view? You think shock grenades would suppress them? Yeah, I mean, the robots are immune to suppression, but the advanced shock grenades are meant to just do the extra damage. Mixing up one half of the squad, killing the other half. Who'd we lose? Libby killed in action. Veniti killed in action. Sandor, Huang. These were rookies, so I'm not really upset about them. Veniti and Libby, though, were... I mean, you see how many kills they get just on that mission alone. Killed 36, though. And we took down the Uwu, I guess. Phase 5, endgame. The overloading cannon blows the Uwu apart, permanently ending the bombardment of Earth. The final phase of the war begins. I'm picking up a massive explosion in Earth's orbit. Uwu appears to be breaking apart. Fantastic work, Commander. So that's it, right? The bombardment is over, and with the quantum beacon, the number of attacking UFOs should fall. We've weathered the storm. That's what my research suggests. The quantum waveform is already peaked, so the invasion should slowly tail off. Eventually, the aliens are unable to translocate anything larger than a scout into our atmosphere, but you don't sound convinced. This assumes the aliens have no other tricks up their sleeve. Let's hope not. I've spent enough of my life living in a bunker. So, do I have enough to do this alien base? Because this would obviously seem like the next play. I only have 8 healthy guys, and that's including a Mars, so these are all rookies. Thankfully, I'm not in a rush to do that. Some reinforced shield upgrades. Jester. We can get you in here. I'll give you this this new sniper. I guess my only sniper now, right? Yeah. This guy, I guess, Casey Ward. No, you know what? We'll make it Lauren Carter. We'll line her up for the next design. Radar anomalies. All right. We have the laser lance for our ships now. I'd love to get a bit more Guardian armor. Can I get 3 alloys? I lost a Gauss pistol in that fight. I'm actually just going to remake that instead. Because I tend to take 2 shields into combat, and that'd be, I think, the most useful. So 9 alloys, if that's the case, for any more armor. I could also just buy alloys, and honestly, I think I probably will. There's 100 points. Let's grab 45 alien alloys. That's it. It's not very many. Aren't we? Man, I thought we were researching better armor, but I guess we're researching fusion weapons. Oh, right. We got the ultra dense plating is what we unlocked. Unlocked, but don't actually have. Yeah, just wait for a few people to recover before we take on the alien base. Objective, capture an Eternal alive for interrogation. Are you jokes? Are you jokes on me? We have 1 day till the Uwu analysis completes, so I guess we'll trigger that in a second. Oh. I guess it didn't happen because we've already blown up the Uwu. Battleships have them. Can't say I've seen a battleship yet. But we can go after these UFOs. Cruisers and defenders. Alright, Gemini on you, Phantom on you. Maybe I should use that fusion torpedo on the defender. Actually, because the cruisers are so slow and I only have 1 Gauss blaster now, so... no, you know, I'm gonna hold it. He's got 21 left, so the Phantom will wipe him out real fast. Oh, no problem. Oh, we can actually take this cruiser. I mean, I guess we might as well. Do we have the people? We got enough gas assaults, it looks like. But we have a lot of assaults. What do we have? We have 1 marksman. 1 sniper. That could also be a marksman. Probably a few less grenades. We have the upgraded shields now on these guys too. But you're a rookie. I I'm going to turn you onto a shield as well. So 2 shields. 1, 2, 3 good gas assaults. Wow, y'all are inaccurate as hell. We'll turn you on gas assault. Drop the stun stick. Good shotguns. Casey with the laser rifle, and then Chio with the laser rifle, which is actually a Gauss rifle at this point. I don't have any Colossus, but I guess that's okay, because we've got the extra covering fire from the laser rifles. Okay, everyone's in Guardian armor, at least. Can I give you guys jetpacks? That would be pretty cool. Let's do that. Major penalties on this front for the shields. Just not enough strength for them. Okay, well, I guess let's just strip that off. You know what? You rarely need to swap to a second clip, so, and this is not a huge dropship. Let's do that. You want this one? Olivia? Done. In Windrose, you can dig a hole. I mean, 10 out of 10 game right there. That's what we all want to do. That's the key, right? Newfoundland and XCOM, don't go. I know, we're full of chrysalids. How's it going in Xenonauts? Good. We just blew up the... We're on the final phase of the game. Not that we entirely know what that means or entails. Okay, there's a bit of trouble. How do you want to be dealt with? Like that is how. Okay, you got really lucky on that one. Jarrett, that was not a very good shot, buddy. 28. 28 and suppressed. Well, thankfully I have a ton of shotguns. There's one thing we have no shortage of. Can I get on the roof? No. Okay, both my snipers are rookies now, so that is something we have to contend with. We're no longer going to have our incredible sniper aim. I can leave you on Overwatch. I'm not... We're not in a rush here. Let's be smart. We got Farmer John backing us up. Lots of civilians to draw out fire. I don't know who they're shooting at. There's 3 civvies right here, which is a pretty high percentage for the map. Okay, you can come up here and tell the civilian to get the hell out of here. Y'all can keep moving up to Windows. Though I'd prefer if we moved up to Linux. Thank you, I'll be here all week. Creepin'. Creepin'. Christy, good morning. Jareth, remember the donuts? So far, yeah. It's been behaving. He's been behaving this morning. I don't really have a great feel about that. You ran out of time. Oh, no. All right, well, don't get shot then. I guess. It's going to be my word of advice for you. Just put you there. 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 This sniper, I'm not entirely certain what to do with her, but she's so far back that I think I'm just going to move her up. Maybe we can get her on this truck. Hide and seek is an interplanetary game. Uh-oh. Buddy, he's so brave. No armor, basic weaponry. Up against a bunch of these bugs. Bugs with bugs. Bugs in their guns. The dogs with the bees in their mouth. So when they bark, they shoot bees. 23. Well, that's all you need. Well, that should have been all you need. Now there's other dweebs in the way. Oh, how do I want to do this? That's a 29 snapshot. That's pretty dang badly, Stanley. Do you have a grenade? Person in the back? Yeah, you do. 33 to throw it. Actually, you have an electroshock grenade. Why don't we do that? Okay, I was actually going to move first, but you know what? Seems like you have it handled. I don't like this train yard. This is the kind of train yard that I keep getting killed at. It's got you on a 49 Overwatch. Okay, you guys are both shotguns. That's a dead. That is a dead. So, I guess we're gonna have you go there. You go. Is that the only cover bush? I don't like this. Why am I always doing this with like my best characters? Oh! Well, now we know someone's there. Problem solved. Lots of spaceship noises. Alien stole the donuts from Jareth on his way this morning. I kindly request we go on a retrieval mission. I think that's what we're doing. We're going to go break into the alien spaceship right now. Looking for donuts. I think that's the point of this mission. Damn, that shield's got a lot of HP now. Oh! A spaceship. Well, I still don't trust this. And I definitely don't trust any of this. Oh, that's the edge of the map. Well, alright, I guess I can trust it a little bit. Boy, if that's the case. Maybe I can trust this a lot more than I thought. Okay, so apparently there's nothing here. Excellent. Well, that should speed up all of this then. Pretty dramatically. It does mean that this area is like almost certainly got some bad guys in it. Now, this dude has a jetpack. Can he get on top of a train? No. Would have been nice, though. All right. Just gonna keep moving up there creep by creep. See what we come up with. Apparently these guys have insane night vision goggles. Didn't realize that. Did you see that? Did you see that Overwatch shot? Can we discuss about where that Overwatch shot just went? Because you can see the bullet hole in the ground. It went here. That little tiny dot right there, that's where that Overwatch shot went. What, does this gun have a hole on the side of it somehow? That's a shot at 90 degrees in the wrong way. There you go, buddy. I know that was difficult for you. Didn't think it was going to be that difficult, but we all have our problems, I suppose. A little extra damage there. Oh, yes, not very good. Oh, that was a bit better. Certainly better than I anticipated. Well, what do you need? 22 to fire? Swing and a miss. You need 38. I feel like doing that is asking for that door to open and you be shot. But I'm not sure I'll have a better option at the old moment. I mean, sure, you could take a 13 and see if it saves the day. Not quite. At least this way I have a bit of an angle. Just with the snapshot. Okay. Bring up another shotgun. At this point, I am assuming everybody is in the spaceship. Unless somebody's not in the spaceship. I think Farmer John's gonna find it, so. Nope. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I was worried about happening. That is shot for shot what I was worried about happening. So we'll put a sniper there. You know, my paranoia is not gonna let me let this go. So I'm just going to take a little peek out that way. Now we're ready to move up. So you can crouch. You can crouch. You two can move up. You can move up. This is a rifle. You don't have an overwatch, but you can just stand there, I guess. And this is the other rifle. So let's put you there. And this is the other shotgun. It's going to take a while to come up. You gonna open that door, big brain? Probably not. Okay. I don't think I need all of them up there, so I'm happy breaching with this. You can't hit him? He's facing the wrong way, so I can move up and shoot him, but that guy's going to get an overwatch right now. You can get the shot, but you've got to move forward to do it. You move forward, I think you're going to be hit. I can flashbang them, but the problem is then I only have 33 left. This is the only guy with a flashbang, so... Oh, that actually would be enough. Oh, no, it wouldn't. I need 48 left. Yeah. Oh, you also have a shotgun, though. And a flashbang. So... you could probably do it. It's not the easiest throw, but 94 is pretty good. Alright, screw it. That worked. Sit down, you maggots. $29. Okay. What do you mean unable to find a path? You have a jetpack. Aren't all paths a path? You can shoot from there. Oh, okay. Snipers on the door. See what kind of trouble we want to get into. You're done? You're out of ammo. Or just need a reload, but you can come up and back up. Okie dokie. So you go that way. Teleporter. It's a dead alien. You'll overwatch that. If this is the case, I think you are going to move in here and here. Well, you can open that also, I guess. See what we come up with. Oh. Little slow on that overwatch there, buddy, but you know, you gave it your best. No. You. 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 Now, if anyone comes down that teleporter, they're going to have a real bad day. Yeah, okay. You're also going to have a real bad day. Well, R.I.P. Christy. I guess setting somebody up with flash grenades would have been the right idea there. I think it's that one. Yeah. Oh. Ooh, boy. All right, you're gonna do that. Geo. Alright. The mantis is dead. Selden doesn't know enough to get in. They're both suppressed, but he's berserk. Oh, that's a good grenade. Okay, both my shields are dead. I can't really say that's an ideal situation. Vance is fleeing. So here's a complicated thing. I have to pick up his gun or I lose it. At least that's what we've learned in the past. Okay. Christy the Third, right? At this point, I have to wonder if he just straight up likes to kill you. I think it's just that, well, she's been a shield all the time. Yeah, KIA. Oh, my other shield lived. Made it back from hospital. I'll tell you what, we'll just give you that character then. Seems like the reasonable thing to do. This will be Christy Marie the Third. Just not enough. Christy Marie the Third. And now no one has to be the wiser. All right, we got monthly funding delegated for the defenders. I thought we already had these. Roughly 18 meters in length, most commonly encountered protecting larger vessels from human interceptors. The defender's underlying design architecture is shared with the similar UFOs. Major adaptations have changed, though. One is a more robust hull, which makes it more survivable. Extra weight, serious limitations on overall maneuverability. The second is the primary armament, a frontal plasma lance that has sufficient range and accuracy to act as a medium-range missile shield. Any munitions entering the firing arc are liable to be vaporized by a bolt of energy. There are limitations to this, the largest being the substantial recharge time of the plasma lance. Our pilots could overcome the shield by attacking from the rear, overwhelming it with a volley of missiles, or simply destroying the defender itself, which is less deadly in a dogfight. We must acknowledge the threat posed. Intercepting a large UFO is hazardous. Carefully losing missiles and torpedoes could prove disastrous. That actually reminds me. I have a laser lance. Call it the 18. 10. Reload time 1 second. Reload time 0.25. So that's really 40 damage. But this is double the range. So it's like 40 versus 24 to 36. Destruction 1.5 armor, destruction 3 armor. Payload is 13 on you. Does that mean I could put 2 laser lances? No. But I guess that's still a slightly better option. The Fusion Missile Angel seems to be the way to go for him. That gives it 0 armor. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, okay. 22 hours on fusion weapons. There's another living quarters here, which does mean we can actually hire some more scientists and... Whoops. Engineers. I have enough alloys to upgrade the Colossus armor, which is probably the reasonable thing to do right now. I could also get shielded plated for the ships, but I don't really feel like they're having a lot of a hard time. The Colossuses, on the other hand, are actually kind of getting dunked for a bit. Cursed new shields, no matter how much health it has if it's shot in the back, right? I need to buy a new gun. Well, I think I just got fusion weapons. The mastery of advanced technology has finally reached the point where we can begin to reproduce the most sophisticated alien devices. After extensive study, we are now capable of constructing human equivalents of the deadly fusion weapons. These weapons derive their name from the controlled fusion reactors that occur at the generator array, producing bolts of charged plasma gas at temperatures exceeding 100 million degrees Celsius. Whew. As no material can survive exposure to such temperature, keeping this reaction contained can be troublesome. An elaborate arrangement of several hundred linked ultramagnets are used to manipulate the superheated plasma indirectly. The mag fields controlled with astonishing precision by electronics integrated into the barrel. Despite the enormous technical challenge inherent, there is absolutely no margin for error. Should containment fail for even a microsecond, the resulting plasma discharge would be instant and catastrophic. Minimizing the risk of accidentally incinerating our soldiers thus requires both a lengthy calibration sequence and painstakingly accurate manufacturing process. This makes the production of each fusion weapon painfully slow and costly, even if one ignores the copious quantities of rare alien materials needed. Yet, investing the time and expense will almost certainly prove worthwhile. Scientifically, these weapons are already pushing the theoretical limits of energy output. It appears highly unlikely that their damage output will be surpassed for many decades to come. Man, I stumbled over a lot of words there. Heavy fusion weapons, all sorts of fusion everythings. I'm really curious what this biosurvey array does, because it doesn't seem to have an obvious answer. One fusion machine gun. Fusion rifles. The fusion shotguns are probably extremely vicious. Look, if I'm creating the ultra dense plating, I'm going to go with a machine gun, a sniper rifle. Two shotguns and 2 pistols. Two shotguns and 2 pistols. That's all my alloys. An abductor is on a resupply run. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Not on my watch, it ain't. Oh yeah, look at the range on that laser lance. That's way better. I took one shot right at the end there. We'll grab the bounty on that. So our Colossus armor now is also upgraded. To 80? I don't know if like one ammo is enough for these guys, but we'll see. Need a fusion rifle. Early start in the morning, so you're gonna head off. Jared, take it easy, my dude. I'll try not to get you killed, but no promises. You know what else is getting dunked a little bit? Hot dogs on a stick in batter. Mmm. Tasty. Didn't I just hire all those people? A battleship. Alright, well, let's gotta show back up. Here it is. Ground attack. It's overland. Hoo-wee. I guess. Oh, those move. I see. Uh-oh. Angel, you're out of missiles, so you can just get the hell out of there. Phantom, you're doing okay, Phantom. I would say we crush that. Shoot down a battlefield UFO with an interceptor. Smashing success. Now, here's a real question. Do we have enough guys to take this? The answer to that is absolutely not, especially when I also don't have enough Colossuses. But I do got a fusion machine gun. I guess I could give this guy a shield. Guess I could give you a shield too. I lost the Gauss pistol from that last shield being killed. Yeesh. All right, well, that's a bit of a bummer. Yeah, I think you're going to need all those pieces, so I'm just going to have to strip the heavy armor off of you. You can just drop an ammo. You grab an extra round. How does this do? 77 energy. Okay, so fusion is basically souped up laser weapons, which is very, very nice. Mongolian fishing fleet. Send the stray angel straight in to get blasted. Yeah, I got it to send in, shoot its missiles, and then get the heck out, right? Fusion machine gun, pew, few, 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 instead of pew, pew, pew. I don't know. I'm very curious to see what sound it makes. That's for darn tootin'. These tootins are darned. That's for sure. Let's just grab her an ammo just in case. She's got the room for it. You got lots of shots. I tell you what, I'm not gonna take those sticks. And instead, I'm gonna just take some extra grenades. Because I feel like these guys, especially clearing a ship, having the extra flashbangs. You know what? You could take the TU penalty. So, are there rookies I can hire? I could hire a rookie and bring a Mars with me. Time remaining 1 day, 7 hours. Sorry, I also have enough that I can identify recruits for free right now. I feel like I lost really good snipers, so I just want to pick up a bunch of really high good guys here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. I have a bunch of labs being built. Do I really need 10 soldiers? Probably not. Yeah, I think I have 10 slots opening there. Maybe? We'll see. I don't know how long it takes for them to get in, but I could also just like let our guys heal for a little bit. Electrical blanket, that's all from that alien base. 14 hours left on this. Nine. Okay, there's an extra sniper rifle. 5 hours. Okay, I'm just gonna send a team in. Nobody healed. Mac attacks at 96. Selden's at 93 with the shotgun. Realistically, what I need here is another shotgun, so I think I'm going to take Selden in with the Mars. I guess. Chester, we're going to give you this fusion sniper. See how that works out. One fusion sniper, one Gauss sniper. We have a fusion machine gun, a Gauss machine gun. 3 Gauss shotguns, the Mars. Let's do it like that. Let's go. Giddy up. Send them onto the battlefield with a med kit. Yeah, it's just that they take an accuracy penalty from being damaged. Not that that matters along with a shotgun, but it's also just scary taking in wounded soldiers, you know? Sometimes 1 HP is what makes the difference. Not often, but sometimes. Okay, so we're surrounded. This is what I would describe as an ass start. Thank you. Really just trying to get rid of the cover there. You're suppressed. 42 aim on this fusion shotgun. Okay, that slaps real hard. Well, you're dead. I guess my next question is if I crouch you, and the Mars is in the way, hey? That's 100% with a fusion sniper. 34 damage. Oh, I guess civilians are energy resistant, so you know what? I hate to say it. Maybe that does make sense. Oh, we can get right up in this guy's face. All right, I'm gonna leave that shotgun guy there. That's fine, it's the Mars. Of all things I'm worried about, I am not worried about that. Machine gun volunteered that guy for execution. Big time. So this is a battleship, right? We've never seen this ship before. I didn't take a stun rifle. I can't believe that. This means I basically have to just lob. We have to save as many of our flashbangs for the final boss. 44. What if higher number than 44? Machine gun. Delicious. Finally, some good food. Let's split the fusion sniper and the Gauss sniper so that they are backed up by the appropriate weapon of the other type. Well, where do you guys want to go in these horrible, horrible jungles? How about to a Reaper? I mean, I think I have to split this bit. Not really sure what this entails yet, but I think definitely my homie's got to be moving up. It's gonna end on that. See what they do. I'm trying to kind of like fan out a little bit. Get some coverage. We're gonna take shots, but that's what shields and armor are for. That sounded like he hit someone in the back. Swing and a miss. All right, well, that Reaper didn't have room to completely tear me apart. That's a positive. Can the Colossus smack people? Yeah. Yeah, they can punch. It does good damage. And you're right. It does EMP damage, too. It does stun damage. What will you put on ramen to make it French? French ramen? That's a great question. It's not something foolish like, you know, how French tacos exist. Oh. Okay, thank you. I was like, where did he go? Where did he come from? Where did he go? All right. Get the hell out of here. I don't love Jareth's position right now, but I do feel like we can provide him some backup. And there's a civilian down this way, so I feel a bit better about that. Let's go you. Let's go you. Let's go. You. You can just run straight up. And then these guys, I guess, man. I ain't really sure what to do with them yet. We're on the top part of the map is the edge, so yeah, it's pretty likely there's a few guys down there. For Carbonara like the real deal. Yum. I don't love Jarrett, that's sad. I do love him. I'm just that's why I brought up some backup. I just don't love where he was standing. 3 hours into Windrose, you're loving it, yeah? Nice explorer and relaxing, building nice and intuitive. I love that. I mean, the concept for that idea is excellent, so. Do I want to get rid of every piece of cover here? Probably not. There's an alien. I really don't care about this Mars being killed, so. Great shot, buddy. 10 out of 10. Let's go. Whoa! Okay, that's a big spicy ship. Hot damn. I have a hard time getting a sniper up there, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's not very good, obviously, but apparently it is good enough. Start moving up my other shotguns. Pretty sure there's a guy in there. There's a civilian behind it. Yeah, you know what, man? Nick Blast has insane TU. He's easily one of my best troops. But sending him on a wide berth is very doable. That's a good spot for Jester. And, boy, honestly, if this is where the alien ship is, we might as well send everybody down that way. We can keep some eyes up in that direction, but definitely not my priority anymore. I gotta remember, like, we did shoot this ship down, so there shouldn't be too many guys outside of it, and we've already killed a lot. Okay. Wow. This Mars is Geo aiming. Not a fan of spaghetti noodles. Don't know why I choose any other pasta styles to spaghetti. Honestly, I prefer carbonara with a penne. That's me. To each their own. Guanciale. Or pancetta. Pancetta works fine too. Depending on where you were. Like, when I lived in Italy, I learned pancetta over guanciale for carbonara. So I think it's a bit of a regional thing. And you might find it's a lot easier to find. Boy, there's a lot of civilians in here. I don't know know if I want to be activating all of them. Okay, I'm gonna move some guns and shields up. Use the shotguns. Tell you what, I think I'm gonna put the snipers here. Perfect. These guys are gonna smash through whatever I tell them to do. You can go there and crouch overwatch. Man, I guess you can do the same. I don't know if I'll bring the MERS in. I might just leave it be. BM, what's up, dude? We cheat, use ham, bacon, pork belly. I think it's allowed, right? Next, you're telling me use cream. Now cooking chat. That's my favorite chat. You know me. Pancetta is 4 times the piece of thick cut bacon. Yeah. Got me shot in the back and confessed to hating Jareth. Listen. I did some things. We all did some things. We all said some things. We all shot each other in the back a little bit. It wasn't the best day for any of us. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, I guess because I have the MERS, I'm missing my extra hand. All right, well, I might as well move you up. We'll open the door next turn. I'm scared to open it though. I feel like Battleship is going to have a lot of good cover on the inside. Maybe I will move the snipers up with them. I think that's one of the big floaty guys too. Okay. I'm a little surprised here. I am a little surprised. Jareth, apparently you're my commander, so you're gonna just run point. Or run command, I don't know what it's called. Okey-dokey. He's in flex. Whoever needs more shotguns or grenades, perhaps. I'm certainly going to learn my lesson this time about ensuring that we use the correct grenades. Like when we need to breach and clear, I'm going to make sure that we do that properly. You know, the battleship is not that big. I feel like the Harvester might have been a bigger ship. Okay. Here's a homie. There's a lot of guys in the way. Interesting that the color of the notification, it goes from like 25 red to 25 gray, which leads me to believe that changes like who it has a chance of bonking into. If you throw this, you don't have a shot. Ooh, baby, I don't love the way. Got any more of those shots? That's a 95. I bet if you ducked, that's 100. Oh my God, I find that very difficult to believe. Okay. You're just gonna cover this hallway. Interesting, there's a door here. You're gonna do the same on this side right now. Huh. Yeah. We're here. Curious. Overwatch, Overwatch. Overwatch, Overwatch. Well, I said this guy was on a flex position. So I might as well use him for exactly what I said I was going to. Oh yeah, the Mars. Battering ram. That's just going to guard our entrance. Need stuns for the boss. Yeah, we have a couple of flashbangs, and we also have the fists on these guys. Oh, good news. Adobe Acrobat was updated successfully. I feel like this is becoming a daily thing right now. I'm really grateful for that suppression. I'm not so grateful for that. Oh, I don't understand what just happened. Ooh, that was solid, though. Oof. Ugh. Okay, what happened here? Did the shield take it? I do not understand how that Reaper didn't kill me. I took 0 damage. Did he just miss? guess the answer is probably, yeah. Okie day. Well, I want someone to check this inner room for sure. You missed 3 shots at like 81%. Frankly, my dear, I find that a bit hard to believe. Wow, this guy is pretty incredible. All right, you have a gun and a lot of good opportunities. I don't understand. What is this here? This invisible shadow giving me minus 50% to hit. Okay, okay. Clear, clear, clear. There's no way that someone didn't come down here if this had people in it. Yeah. So it's just some sort of control room, I guess. Battlefield command. You need to reload. Check, check, check. Okay, we do have a teleporter here. So I think I'm just going to put them up point. And you're on snapshot. And you're good. First kill, hell yeah. Misa clear Skabeetle. Oh. I love when they walk in and they're like, oh, this was, I don't want to be in here. I changed my mind. I think actually I'd rather not. Pump the jams. Okay. Clear. Ergo. Teleporters. Overwatch, Overwatch. 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 Interesting that there only seems to be There's like an uneven distribution of where these teleporters are. Oh, you don't have enough time units. I'm just gonna move out of the way in case that has to be shot. All right. Let's go to the next floor. Your Colossus suits don't believe in obstacles. Yeah, it's very fun just running them through things. Sometimes a little bit frustrating, but for the most part, just a good old-fashioned time. Need to make sure that people with stun grenades go up first. 4 and 4. Plus a Mars. Who am I missing? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's 5 on that side. Never mind. I can't count. Classic. Different on both sides. It bothers me. These aliens don't believe in symmetry. I gotta send Nick up first. I would make an argument that I don't need to throw a stun grenade if I fire 10 shots at him. Ooh, I don't have 10 shots. Well, you know what, man? I guess that's called hubris. Dr. Evil at full HP in a Colossus suit. God damn, dude. Reload. Hubris, hubris, hubris. I thought I'd be able to suppress him. If I had the 10 shots, for sure I would have been able to. All right, Jareth. You're my most lethal soldier. Now, of course, nobody is in this place. Is there? Okay. You in a cover at the very least. Before I start cracking open doors. Okay, I really don't like how many options are here. Oh, well, there goes one. It's nice when Overwatch actually works. Take his gun. Tie his body to the back of the Mars? Actually, that's a good question. Can the Mars pick things up? No. We should get his stuff back. Dead Reaper in this room. I mean, I do like to see a Dead Reaper. You no longer have enough to auto fire if you open this door. But you do have enough to do a small overwatch. Hello, 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 Mr. Civilian. That's interesting. No overwatch here? All right, I'm gonna meg dump you. Goddamn. Not my favorite strat, but well, when it works, it works. Well, suppressed at least. It's a pretty bad shot. Yeah, I think I'd rather her just cover this door. Oh. Well, I at least got lucky here with the shield. And you should be handleable now. In fact, you should be very handleable because I think I can just do this. Problem solved. I did not check this corner. So now most of this place is just this central room? Which we get into through there or there. And I want to say this is the last guy. That's impossible. There's meant to be an Eternal on this map. Oh, there's got to be a teleporter on the other side of that. Yeah, Honda OP. So this sniper can just move up and check this corner. Okay. Y'all move up. Y'all move up. Check, 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 check. Deleted. Don't forget the weapon. So we should pick up that weapon automatically. The Gauss machine gun. I think it's only... This is my guess, is that it only messes up when it's panicked. Can you just go through this wall? Damn, wouldn't that be so nice? It would save me a lot of jerking around. All right, you go there, you go there. Apparently you can find your way through open doors, but not closed doors. I just had this moment where I was like, I don't understand. Where's my other big Colossus? Already forgotten. Gone and also forgotten. Okay. This is going to be where the Eternal is. Let's send up Selden. Interesting. Sheriff. Ooh, okay. I feel like these side doors are the way to go. With the shields. I might have Vladimir take the main door. Interesting. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Definitely want the shields and shotguns in first. Camera goes to the kid in the rain. Nah, we ain't forgetting anybody. Oh my god, that crocodile is wearing like the most intense spacesuit I've ever seen. Well, that is an incredible suppression. Honestly, you don't really get a better suppression than that. I'd be a fool not to just start lobbing grenades. You know what? Man, I should really be actually going after those mantises because they make little guys. And I know they make little guys. You don't really have a shot here, Jareth. Maybe I actually just hold you on Overwatch then. Huh. Interesting. Kind of hard not to take that. Kick open the door. Drop to the floor. Full auto round at 44. I'm surprised I didn't gib the rest of them in that process, but... I guess I'll just go for more stun grenades. Stun 1. That's it? No, that's not a great sign. These are kind of worrisomely bad rolls from where they are. I'm not sure if she's going to really have cover here. I mean, she definitely doesn't have cover where she is, though, so... I could hit him with the double smoke grenade. That's going to do the most stun. Alien standing around like me and the boys when the starship gets attacked. I'm a bit worried about, like, yeah, doming my own guys with grenades. But I'm also a bit worried about doming my own guys with just bullets, so... Well, stun 21, no stun at all on him. Noted. Your shot is no longer that bad because of all the cover being blown. Yeah. This was a good breach, let me tell you. I don't even think these dudes know where to go right now. Nice, Selden. Resist that alien mind control. He heals for 41 automatically. You, unfortunately, have to reload. I mean, that seems like an obvious choice. This also seems like a really obvious choice. At 208 damage, I don't think I'm going to kill him. But I'm going to do a lot of damage. Or at least I have the potential to do a lot of damage. This guy's got 252. I need to start punching him. 60 kinetic, 40 stun. You guys are full up. So if I move you in, I could do 2 snapshots into this guy at point blank. I think that's the way to do that. Ooh, yeah, buddy. Rolling like a big shot. Cartooned up like a NASCAR pit stop. Leroy! Eternal Commander has fallen unconscious. Wait, that's not everybody? Oh, somebody is still out. Good thing we left this Mars here. No idea where somebody is. They must be down here. Where are these teleporters? I guess this is the quickest one. Where did my guy die? Right there. Colossus have a lot of space, so I will see if I can capture that guy's body. I don't know if it like increases the chance of them coming back alive or not, but as for everybody else, I'm not really gonna worry about it. I don't even know if I can get to that corpse in time. Smash! 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 Oh, I guess I should have thought that through. Well, I definitely don't have enough to pick this guy up now. Damn. Well, hopefully it doesn't matter. Just punch him in the nose, right in the kidney. Oh, man, I hope Dr. Evil lived. He had an auto med. He took a pretty big chunk to the face, though. That was with the colossal armor with the ultra dense plating on it, too. And I don't think he had taken a hit. Yes! He lives. We captured an Eternal. We captured 2 UFO singularity cores and 250 alloys in Millennium. 3 out of 4 locals survived. Dude, that was almost flawless. Selden came in wounded, except for Dr. Evil. That was a flawless battleship. Singularity core. This may allow us to further enhance our most advanced technology. Interesting. And the study of the Eternal. UFO battleship The flagship of the alien fleet, an immense vessel that carries a frightful array of powerful extraterrestrial weapons and is crewed by their most elite warriors, all under the direct command of an Eternal. Markedly larger than the Harvester, the elegant circular hull of the battleship measures well over 100 meters in diameter. The construction unusually robust, using solid metal instead of the ultraweight honeycomb structure used on other UFOs. The extensive layer of the ultra-dense armor plating covers much of the exterior. The total mass is thus an order of magnitude greater than any other UFO we've encountered. Translocating such a vessel to Earth would be a challenge even at the very peak of the waveform pattern and should be outright impossible now. The astonishing powerful singularity core that sits at the heart of the battleship appears responsible with access to almost limitless quantities of energy. The aliens have employed a brute force approach to sidestep almost every restriction the laws of physics have previously imposed on their vessels. Battleships are thus capable of flying faster, carrying more firepower, and absorbing more damage than any other type of UFO. The interior is packed with familiar components, but each one oversized and overcharged. Anti-grav arrays, engine thrusters, weapon systems, hyperdrives, etc. This makes the vessels a treasure trove of extraterrestrial resources and tech. Recovering even a single downed battleship should provide enough alloys and millennium to sustain our organization for several months. Did we get one on the, Eternal? Oh, I guess because we've never technically killed one. Like we didn't bring corpses back from the first time we fought them. So there's no autopsy to be had. Well... probably shielded plating for our ships. Definitely fusion everything for everybody, though. I mean, I guess fusion shotguns over Gauss shotguns. 3 times 63. 3 times 55. Yeah, slightly better armor pen, slightly better destruction. I think that makes sense. Why is the mechanic Doc Octopus? I mean, wouldn't you be if you had the opportunity? Wouldn't any of us be Doc Octopus if we had the opportunity? Okay, so surprisingly, we have not managed to do this alien base yet, but I think we are getting geared up to do it properly now, and we've captured the Eternal, so we're going to be able to complete the observation and probably do whatever the final quests are. But why don't we save that for the last episode? You have to come back and see next time. Until then, bye-bye.